How much do you normally earn as an interior designer?
2 to 5K.
Have you ever wondered what it's like to be an interior designer in Singapore? Well, I'm here today with my cousin Bish, who's gonna bring me to meet his friend who's an interior designer. Let's go!
Hey, morning. Hi.
This is Hi, Alfred. hi. Good morning.
Welcome to my place.
He is 27 years old this year. Alfred starts his morning routine by having a shower before dressing himself up for work. He picks a nice shirt, sprays some perfume, wears his digital watch, and prepares the items needed for his day.
Phones, chargers, tape and stuff. Glasses.
Can you give us an introduction?
Hi, I'm Alfred. I'm 27 this year. So I'm an interior designer.
So what do you do as an interior designer?
I design people's homes.
How much do you normally earn as an interior designer?
It depends. Some seasons I earn more, some seasons I earn lesser.
What's the range?
The range usually is around 2 to 5K. I mean also cause I'm just starting out, so yeah.
Per month lah.
Yeah.
Alfred then proceeds to wear his shoes as he heads out to the first place scheduled for the day. Do you work every day or like what's the schedule like?
There's no fixed schedule. Actually almost every day. So like a Monday to Saturday kind of thing.
Alfred, where are we going today?
So we're going for a photo shoot at a newly completed site.
Are you excited about it?
Yes, we really put quite a bit of effort in this project, so very excited to see how the clients have actually been living in it. Yeah.
Before going to the photo shoot, Alfred heads to a coffee shop to get a cup of iced coffee. Due to confidentiality, we are unable to film Alfred in his photo shoot.
Yeah, I'm going now. Bye.
Bye! Do you know that Singapore's home ownership in 2022 was at 90%? So this means that there's a lot of business opportunities for interior design firms out there, so much so that there is over 3,000 interior design firms in Singapore. So with so many interior design firms out there, right, there might be some bad eggs in the basket, and I have heard stories from my friends where some of them feel a sense of distrust towards interior designers. So the point of today's video is to find out how can we choose the right interior designer, or should we even choose an ID at all? What's a reasonable price that an ID should offer to us? Next, we then head to Newton Food Centre to meet up with a mutual friend of Alfred and Jishuan to have lunch. Hello.
Your name and
IC, is it?
Name
IC.
I'm Hafizan, 28 years old. INFJT. Is that
How long have you been working as an ID?
as an ID for 2 years already? Originally, I studied like animation. Along the way, I started like liking interiors, so I decided to go into the interior design line.
There are some people who feel a general distrust towards interior designer. They feel that, you know, sometimes like the markup is not worth it, or they feel scammed.
I think what we can always do is like how we can show in terms of our service, what we can actually provide to them, gain their trust and not have them worry about all these issues.
How do you think someone can identify like whether the ID that they are working with is trustworthy?
I think firstly the most obvious will be the accreditations like the HDB certified, case trust, be safe, etc. I think all these are first thing to take note of lah.
The green flags.
Yeah, the green flags. The secondary will also be referrals. I mean, word of mouth. I think that will also be a good indication, especially if your friends, the IDs that your friends have engaged, etc. Yeah, more personal experiences.
Sometimes they just want to have like a listening ear, just to rent out their worries and stuff like that. So we become the therapist, the counselor almost.
Like nursing home lah, they are the old people and you guys are the... no. Oh no ah? Oh. No lah, that's joking lah. How do you feel like when clients like indirectly...
In a way, they run away with our design.
Yeah.
Definitely it hurts lah. Definitely it hurts. Like, I mean, it hurts like knowing that our work is
Stolen.
like so in a sense stolen lah.
What are your thoughts on the current ID industry? Let us know your experience with the IDs too in the comment section below.
Mapa story.
Next, we then head to Hafizan's site to see what IDs generally do at their site for their projects.
Right now we are at one of my sites. Currently it's heavily under construction. As you can see, a lot of things going around.
So how long does it normally take for a site like this to be completed?
A standard duration would be, I say, 12 weeks. That's about like 3 months lah.
And how much do they spend
Millions
renovating this place?
around the 100 range. Mainly because it's quite a sizable area. 80% overhaul.
So what are we doing here today?
Mainly today, we'll be needing to take a bit of measurements to be able to quote and also to be able to give the suppliers the necessary dimensions.
4075.
Can you help me measure the height?
1599.
Are there any things that you do that the homeowners don't know?
Generally
don't know.
Basically like today lor. So today's a Saturday. So they don't really know lah. So we just come in, make sure everything is in place, take a few measurements here and there.
This is what, some quick math.
Oh, this one was the lunch that they bought us now.
Someone need to pay $104.
Yeah, so you can see there will usually be like markings and drawings written here. This is when we use it as like a whiteboard in a sense.
Is there anything that caught you by surprise after seeing how a site looks? Share with us in the comment section below if you do. Next, we then head on to Alfred's and Hafizan's office where they usually meet their client. Before client meetings, interior designers like Alfred normally uses AutoCAD for 2D drawings and SketchUp for 3D drawings as part of their presentation. Alfred, what are you doing now?
Oh, so actually laying a material board for like a upcoming meeting with a client. I think it's a good way to show with like actual material samples rather than just bring like photos. Yeah.
Right now, we are starting a 1-minute challenge for both Hafizan and Alfred to do their best material board. Okay, 3, 2, 1, start. "44 seconds left. "27 seconds left. Three, 2, 1. Okay, time's up.
Can you explain what the elements are, like how it works?
I personally like the combination of like the wooden textures and also like the whites and also greys. This one, you have to take this. This is the most important. This is the cherry on top.
What do you think about his design?
I think different tastes. Because I think all of us our preferences quite different.
So do you think yours is better?
Mine is definitely better. I think it's just a tad bit more vibrant.
So I'm going for something a bit more rustic, something more modern, introduce a bit of design, like textures. Maybe tiles, you can go for something that is more irregular with a bit of texture.
So guys, you guys can determine the winners yourself. Next, we head to Hafari Gallery, which is a popular tile shop in Singapore that both homeowners and interior designers visit.
And Hafari now, so I'm going to do some tile shopping.
So Alfred, do you have any tips and tricks to homeowners who are choosing or buying tiles?
Consider the tile size. Most tiles usually will come with like 600 by 600 or 300 by 300. It's around between these sizes. One thing I always recommend is for floor tiles to go with a smaller size, so that you can control the water gradient better. In terms of the slip rating, I mean, you can always see that they always mention in terms like R9, R10, etc. You can sort of feel and see how comfortable it is for you to step.
I noticed that there are some homeowners who prefer to shop on Taobao to buy tiles instead of buying them in Singapore. Like, what are your thoughts about this?
I think it's always nice to come down to the actual tile shop itself to really feel for yourself the texture of it. Visually, it's a certain feel to it, but I think the actual tile feel to it is quite important as well.
Do you have any renovation tips or tricks to share as well? Let us know in the comment section below. guess what guys? Today's video is sponsored by Bistro 101.
Bistro 101 is just 10 minutes walk away from Paya Lebar MRT or Eunos MRT. From Paya Lebar exit E, you will pass by Singpost Centre and then to the park which is right beside it. You can follow the MRT tracks and the next checkpoint will be a zebra crossing. Subsequently, keep a lookout for Bistro 101's banner on your left and enter the back gate of TSL 101 building. There it is, Bistro 101. Furthermore, it is just right beside Hafari Gallery.
And the good thing about Bistro 101 is...
There's 65 food and drinks on the menu to choose from, no service charge or GST. And then lastly, they are open from Tuesday to Sunday, 10:30 AM to 11:45 PM.
Today we'll be treating Alfred to a meal at Bistro 101. Let's go! Wow, you can play darts here as well. Look. Now we are going to try the 101 pumpkin soup, which is one of their specialties. But this is quite unique because we can really taste like the pumpkin being like all natural. Like it doesn't feel like the soup has any preservatives at all. So the next dish we are going to try is the zuppa di bonggoli.
Yeah, very buttery and I think very well seasoned. And I think quite generous at the amount of like clams they give. Very fresh. Yeah, and I think it goes very well with the overall sauce that is here. Yeah.
And next up we have the king prawn aglio olio. Like this is literally the size of the prawn, which is really big. Like look at it. The prawn is as big as my hand. How is it?
Very smooth, yeah. Not very oily. Which I think standard aglio olio very oily, but just nice.
This is also one of their specialties, the grilled pork chop. Let's try it. How is it?
No, normal pork. Maybe it's a little bit more thin, but this one is like very fat, very thick.
It feels very flat.
Very thick.
It's very tender. This is my favorite dish of all. Cheers! So, remember to drop by this restaurant if you're around the area. I think Bistro 101 is a really good place to bring your friends and family to have a great meal. Alfred, how was your day?
Oh, it's a very long day, yeah, so a bit tired. Yeah.
Before you leave, right, do you have any advice to aspiring interior designers?
I think one advice is always be curious. I mean, don't be afraid to learn. Yeah, because I think we'll never stop learning. There's a lot of things for us to, like something new to discover every day.
Okay, bye Alfred. Bye. So that's the end of our video. If you enjoyed the video, remember to give a like, subscribe, and also give some comments about how you feel. And yeah, see you next time. Bye.
Bye bye.